keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. Here's Amir Smith-Marsette's on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
First down, play action. Like a good target, Brock Neighbors is there. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
They are throwing it again. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. They go play action on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On the red zone, on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the gun, it's Tracy. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss. These last two snaps will force this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got a man left, and he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick by Gano is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Gano ready to send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Second down pass play coming. To his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Look to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. Gets it quickly to Douglas. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, they're going for it on an option play left. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, took the ball himself for a big run.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a New England first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They put Bourne in motion right. First down, and they go right back to it. He gets up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. 3rd and long, they're gonna throw. And he makes the play, a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on an opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Borregales on to send it away. Here's Smith-Mar set to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a design run. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
at the 39-yard line.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. This is taken ahead to the 42. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. A handoff to Tracy. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Patriots 7.
Ready to send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's a throw. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Throwing from the gun. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The give inside to Stevenson. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Running right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Stevenson gets it on third down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. They'll try it now with Stevenson. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send it packing after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground, to power it across, but there was no overcoming up front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Draw now. This is Tracy. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go right back to Tracy. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. gets well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The New England offense running out now. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, caught by Douglas. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. They're going play action. In some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until it reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
At the 45-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Andre Stevenson makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Dumps it off to his running back. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. I'll throw it. Throw left side, complete. They got the football, Brock, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Completed over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new setting down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught by his back, Gibson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They are throwing it again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's a a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. No throw, third and long. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively. You'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On second down, it's Stevenson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy. That's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
but more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Into traffic, complete! And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And they get this down at 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's going to throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down now, ball at the 33. Pass play now. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Working inside the red zone. Taken in by Bellinger. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants, first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll try again with Tracy. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That is what I call empty in the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he has. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 10.
Ready to send this away. Here's Javon Baker on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's got Bourne left side. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Gain 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Clean breakup on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Setting up to throw. That one complete to Stevenson. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He'll get this to Henry. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They'll work against the blitz. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. This is Stevenson. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they go back to Stevenson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Gray now on the return. Keeps away from 1. And stopped on the run back to the 27. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Tracy once more. They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Giants first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he's got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, play action. Finds a man, right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. handoff. This is Tracy. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Running in the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
10 yards to go.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off to Tracy. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Ready to send this away. On the return, this is Baker. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's taken in by Henry. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good. Patriots.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 7. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Stevenson. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. He's going to go down right along midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Patriots will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here he is to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ranging near a minute to play. Second and 10. Back to throw. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. They'll back up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Giants into the nickel, third down. To throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
He connects downfield. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. They are throwing it again. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Stevenson, and it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gave him the entire game on that ball. And now they're in line for the win. Come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby. And that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is, and ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. In this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. Complete to Robinson. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Still sticking with the passing game. This is for the ball game. Oh, what a play! He pulls in the Hail Mary and wins this game! For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game. and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start, it's all about how you finish.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the